this, you know. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, man. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, worldwide. Renegade, me there. Yeah, man, wilderness. Keep it real and honest running, you know, tablet. Well, we have too much thing for knocking about. But yesterday program, I want me to carry them, them so solid and solid and rock, you know, man. Solid, you know. Now, Andrew, me see you, I make some speech about the housing, and you contradict yourself in everything where you say, brother. Just listen what you say, man. Never bring this and show you what you say to the people you take them feeder. Now I'm going to the NHT, go buy some more money. Right? And now Andrew make we know say it not start from him and the Genesis. Andrew was against it. Him say in a 94, PJ used some for school. That would be great. But him say him abstain, him no vote. Ban it. Because him party against it. Then him say them and next thing, them do it but a politics and this. Then him come back and tell about the houses where him say build. He must say when I have no land for build house. But why you listen to this and people and money, everything out of your mouth, brother, is filth. If you listen yourself and stop play politics with people life. And then for all you, because you know you never build no houses, you just explain yourself. And when you say me, I point out to the wrong. By the way, Mr. Google too. And go to me, give a clap for this. Me see them step back, him say, him talk to him police them, for stop ticket people, for that little lamp business there, for that little light, go. If I eat, yes, because it don't make no sense. And so when them change, because that shouldn't depend on the book. So we have to burn that, we have to burn. We have to burn that, that's so. I miss Pums Val, I do a press briefing. I not tape off the whole line. I used to JPS reach 99%. Whether I enter them for the 1%. When not even school and build back, not to fucking lie. If you stop this, stop it. I'm not talking about him here. Him give what I want to the government and commitment. Commitment keep your piece of shit. If you tell me say January you can no March, you tell me say commitment keep. And the thing not fucking done. And you come back and I say, April, is that you? Hey, I couldn't be a politician, you know, because I run him with company. Number one, I couldn't go into the house, because I be a trouble, because I have immunity in there, you know, so I'll be a war. Let me just tell them and declare that. I couldn't be a politician, because I don't listen to garbage. I can't listen to garbage there. I'll be a worries in there, so. And then couldn't give me a chat. None of that. Be a worries. See? So I could even Andrew Holness now. You say you give Michael Mann the credit. But in the last part, you say somewhere, knock up me head again. You say Michael Mann start NHT out of NIS. So you're so big and fool and stupid. Where you go with that? Michael Mann start NHT 50 years ago because I didn't need NIS to give people house and them thing there. You punk you. We still have NIS. I be a fucking talk, you know. You turn one answer where they talk Michael Mann than the legacy. You know, say that there, so you live for the legacy. So, oh, at NHT, I will up your administration from day fucking one. And you when just admit, the guy admit, say, if he never take the money from that, well, him have to take taxes from one. They don't remember about no taxes. If them raise taxes, do you know? Lie them at them. Yeah? If that said them that raise more taxes off of one. So the NHT contribution money, he must say no new taxes, but I live from Michael Mann the legacy. You just see me fuck up the country and tell you no bullshit. Eh? Me don't go show no. And affordable housing, him talk on that, me going to play that too. Me have to play it. Let me start from this. Hey, Bolo, take in this good. Hear this.
Housing, there is usually this issue about the government taking $11.4 billion from the NHT. And sometimes the conversation takes place without context. And some
you know, I mean it take place without context. So why una oppose when Mama P go and remember una destroy the place? You just come out and tell us, say, you know, in this, and you put a ring fence around it. So how it take now without context? Oh, when we country in a danger, and Mama P go do this, Now him gone back in 94, say he was one of the minister and say about for education and him did, you know, him did no. You're against everything by the way. No, he was opposition. See, in a 94. I went to 94. Hold on. Him no. I must 98 him attack. Because I couldn't 94 me hear him say. And he was the opposition spokesperson. I could play me hear because I remember I'm never in politics 94. So maybe just listen good. Because stream dangerous and lie, you know. Maybe listening. Continue.
Times I have to wonder if the people who are speaking about it remember the genesis of it. This is not.
Him I wonder the people who speak about it. Nobody. When them going at this one time, nobody never live for something for 10 years and I put 5 more fucking years, 11 billion out and they never take so much money. You understand? If you take 11 billion, 11.8 billion every fucking year, and you tell people no new taxes, then they must say if him never take it out, him never give them new taxes. Where am I go with that? Where am I go with this? Him talk about the genesis. When you talk about this man about things are wrong. I went to talk to Dean Jackson Miller. When him said no, him a ring fence it. Remember me have that too. Whether you word for be your bad, nobody can believe in you. Them not see a car they drop on them. You know see a paper you do. You must up the country, brother. Hear this.
Overdoing. And if you look at the history of taking funds from the NHT for other purposes, again, it would not have been of my doing.
You hear what I'm saying now? If you look at and them sit down front time now when they answer brother. We say, well, Mama pay for going there because you know, borrow from the IMF and them have put this. Him say if you look on the history and a film doing, and I'm in direct the place for 10 fucking years. 11 point them take over 100 billion out of the NHT, never happened before. He might come and say, Prime Minister Patterson, take 5 billion. So we look about schools. 5. He might take 11.8 billion every year, every single year from him coming in. After him saying that a ring fence it now, 2014, 2015, him saying a ring fence it, nobody it for build house. Then he might talk about 2 political lists. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. You have to hold him to account. I remember people money this and a taxpayers money where you throw the tax. So what am I do with the money there? This is a contribution where you get back if you don't get no house. You can apply back and get back some of your money. I will choose and build house and subsidize. That you have to get a house for 20 mil. It helps poor people mostly. You can get a boat for 7 or 8 mil where you can afford nice, affordable house. Instead of the 20 because the money could have go back in that and do it. So him can't run. You tell me say him can't run the economy. So you say the economy booming. That it generate the money where you want without touch yours in trust. You know, so say you flap yourself, brother. Why you live for Michael Man the creation, brother? Continue, listen here.
Now, generally, if you're going to take funds from the NHT, it must be for a defensible purpose.
So who did take any money from it? Fit not a purpose. Them take the money and put it in their pocket. We're not talking about bullshit. Continue.
I recall when former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson announced the national education. It was a major reform program for education. And it would have been funded by taking the seed resources from the NHT. I believe at the time it was something in the region of about $5 billion, sometime in 1994. This had started. And I remember.
So him start this 1994. Well, I can't remember here be good.
Remember when these resources were being voted on? There's a big debate in Parliament. Huge debate in Parliament. At the time, I was the opposition spokesperson on education. And I supported the use of the NHT.
So, hold on, though. Oh, you're the opposition spokesperson in 1994, brother. You never in politics. When I'm going to politics. In 1994, I was the opposition spokesperson. What the fuck is this? What you say, brother? I'm up on my live here now. What go on? Yeah, me on the live, I kick it, man.
I will live.
Yeah, man. Let me go and kick it here. Yeah, soon call the back. All right, yeah, man. All right, yeah, man. Cool. Well, what I'm saying, in 1994, he was a spokesperson. Him? Eh? What am I saying, so? Hold on there. He never did at school or something. You're mystic. What want, brother?
I have to call you immediately. Emergency, red alert.
Yes.
High alert. No, that is the biggest lie that Andrew Holness has ever told. Andrew Holness never get into politics until 1997. You hear I'm wicked and lie?
So he was the spokesman in 1994. He never did at school and then owe money in 96. So he was the spokesman. He never got. Eh?
In 1994, he left university owing student loan. In 1994, left university owing student loan. And 1995 and 1996, he works
Siaga.
Edward Siaga.
So he was a spokesman in 94.
Lie. No. Really.
Yeah?
Immediately when I hear you play that.
Yes.
Every ear in my head get up. Every ear in my head get up, my brother.
Brother, my head dangerous, you
The
know.
man is bare face.
Yes.
The man is lying. and again, they might tell lie from PJ to you know. You need to understand that, you know. That's what
All right.
PJ. Right. No go say no, my brother.
All right. He said he was a spokesman. And him say enough word on it that mean him that the house, you know. But that man, like, I know my listen about that. Him say him upstairs, listen.
Funds for education. In fact, I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it. When the vote came, I abstained because I thought.
So, almost that mean he was an MP. But it's a 94. You was not MP, you never in a politics first thing when I think around the 97. I got 98. It's showing that I say never were that. So him abstain from voting. That means him in the house. Some attack as an MP then. Not my way, you know. Hey, I be a like me tell him, just listen when him attack, you know, when him tell lie. You can't better not pass me years, you know. But Andrew, you supposed to say big mama them bad, so you this is a lie. Yes.
These are the things that we pointed out each time we are here.
Yes.
And you know, their propaganda machine going against us as it relates to misinformation and disinformation.
Yes.
Right? Me and you know definitely say what we have put out. And that is one of the reasons why we play the clip and the people hear it. And we show the source of information.
Yes.
You understand? The Prime Minister was nowhere in the political cycle as it relates to 1994. You understand? That is an extreme. And this is, well, that's why Jamaica must know, you know. Jamaica must be aware that everything that the Integrity Commission investigators spoke out against Andrew Holness is true. You understand that? And that is one of the reasons why he is in this dilemma. And remember, the Integrity Commission investigators had given him so many years for him to explain his wealth. And that's why you know, when the Prime Minister can come up, you see, what is meeting the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister is practicing what we call dinosaur politics.
Yes.
Simply means, you understand, you know that dinosaurs
of course,
big head but small brain.
Yes.
So the Prime Minister understand that, okay, this is the era of technology. And when you speak, you understand, people are going to go on their search engine right away and know, say, you lie. You understand? Everyone who listen to us right now.
Yes.
Right? Tell them to just Google Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and they will get the entire history as it relates to when he ventured into politics.
So him take a vote on it.
1997.
So you take a vote on this, and he was not MP, not at all. He never did it.
Well, don't me always tell us that the only time Andrew Holness is not telling a lie is when he's not speaking. From the moment you speak, you want to tell a lie.
They will not tell you, man. True, man. Me can't understand this too. Because at the money him say my back when him take out, you know. And he must say something but damning in at this one me I play two again, you know. Because he must have something like, if he never take out the money, him that forgot take more taxes from the people in Jamaica. Then at them him to take the people the thing from, and everybody throw out in trust. So you there throw your out in trust money and him take it out. If you want a broad scale of them, if you do, but you say you run the country good and you run it so well and you have surplus. And no, I'm telling him to have no surplus. He have a deficit. And all I'm full it. So the country now run. Like when I'm talking to politics. And in addition, I say politics to Byron. So, yes. Yes. Go on, I tell you.
Because look here. When people here, we are critiquing the Prime Minister, them just believe say, well, you are now, we have personal vendetta against him.
No.
And we are live on the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is diabolically mendacious.
That's it.
The Prime Minister is simple, diabolically mendacious. You understand? He's look. As a matter of fact, female level of lie, entrenched in DNA. And people need to understand that Andrew Holness has the ability to stand in front of a mic, look in the face of a camera, and lie to the Jamaican people.
True.
Because watch this now. Everyone, and this is one of the real things, you know, when we say, right, things like this, the opposition must not make him get away with.
That's it. Because them for screen this and use it against him, you know. This are the lie. So he might try justify what he do. The country not running, or him get money. Exactly. And then he might lay it down. Even the houses where him say him build 100,000 and then 70,000. He might tell us them do even have that. Me have that too for a play. Me have it for a play. When you listen this guy good don't make it pass, you know, him just do it. He just do it.
What do you think he might try to justify? He might try to justify the consistent drawdown of the NHD, you know,
yes,
$11.1 billion, in totality over $100 billion.
Yes.
And if you are trying to justify them,
yes,
to show you how the man vicious, the man damaged the NHD original mandate as it relates to NHD having the ability to build low-income homes. You understand?
Yes.
Contributors, you know, the man damaged that enough. Now, remember, you know, that the man take all the taxpayers' money and put in a SSL, including NHD, you know.
Yes.
That's in a way. You understand? So Andrew Holness single-handedly, him and Nigel Club, you understand? Damage the NHD. So he want to know if he can give this lie. And this is how stupid this guy is again, you know.
Yes.
Because you think you're smart, but you're stupid.
Yes.
And this thing is now embarrassing. Because you can't come to the lie and really say you are talking to some naive. I don't know if you're not able to understand, say what you have. We are living in a technological era.
Jesus.
And you can't get the lie there.
And nobody not correct him. He might move some era or something. The man say him no vote. That mean for me say you no vote on it. You know what that mean, people? That mean he was an MP in a 94. Nothing no go so lie. Listen again, me pray it back. Him say him no vote on it. Him say, a matter of fact, him say him back, PJ. But him never take no vote on it, can party against it. Not my word. Not my word. Can remember, you know, Andrew, we tell you wrong, we not tell lie on you. We wait till you talk and we dissect what you put out and the lies where you have feed to people. You understand? So we not do missing and misinformation. Remember, we're going to the title about that already, you know. See, you the latest thing. Yeah.
It was important for education transformation to happen. I thought it was a critical national objective because without that, the country would be in a really bad state. And we were in a really bad state when you looked at our literacy rates, our passes at CXC, and the effectiveness of education. And so I thought it was defensible to use those resources for education. So again, when that was done, that huge transfer from the NHD, that wasn't the JLP government, that was done under the PNP. But it was a defensible position. I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it. When the vote came, I abstained. Because I thought it was...
That means he was an MP in a 94. So him say 94 and him double him abstain. That means him not vote. He was an MP. This a lie. that mean him have vote, you know. That means if you are voting at the house, you're MP. You see him like brother?
Yeah.
This is two remember play but 94, the man are upstairs.
Resources were being voted on. There's a big debate in Parliament. Huge debate in Parliament. At the time, I was the opposition spokesperson on education. And I supported the use of the NHT funds for education. In fact, I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it. When the vote came, I abstained because I thought it was important for education transformation to happen. I thought it was a critical national objective.
So this a lie. And I same party against it and him abstain. That means he was an MP. He never in a politics.
When?
Yeah, brother.
When? You will have now. You see the situation what he's making reference to. He's making reference under the 2005 to 2006 budget, right? When indeed, right, he was the ministry. He was in the Ministry of Education. However, PJ Patterson took a $5 billion NHD loan to show up the education fund.
Yeah, yes.
It was a one-time drawdown.
Yes, but no, but you when just tell people, brother. We know set up there, you know. But him just tell people said 94 and him was 1 him and what have you. That is a lie. When I talk to people, talk to them straight. 94 from 94 to 2005, the 11 year different, that brother.
Yes, well, it is a 2005, 2006.
You know that thing, no, but it's a 94 and he wasn't there. So we are holding to him word.
Well, that is what I'm saying.
Yes.
You understand? He's wrong in saying that. And he must speak the truth in terms of what PJ Patterson did. PJ Patterson used it as a one-time assistance, right, to the education.
That time in 2005. We know that. Yes.
It is the 2005 to 2006 budget.
Yes.
So PJ Patterson did that.
And then
PJ Patterson,
yes.
PJ Patterson did that as a one-off, not consistent, as a one-off.
Good. So when him come and say so, nothing in 94. And if you're a politician, you can't go say, well, me get the date wrong. That's why you can't believe in him. That is a 11-year gap, brother. 2005, you understand? 94 never even in politics. See? So that was a lie. You talk 2005, you never did a 94. He wasn't there. You understand? All right.
PJ used that. PJ Patterson used that waiting for the educational transformation.
Good. And them against it. He himself abstain, but them was against it. See? So this was a lie. A 94 thing a lie. A works. This happened 2005. Yes.
Yeah, the justification that is given. You understand? PJ Patterson at no time, no shape, nor form had used the NHT contribution as it relates to how Andrew Holness used it. Remember, you know, PJ Patterson used it in 2000, within the 2005 to 2006 budget.
Yes.
You understand, to shore up, you understand, the educational transformation fund.
Yes.
And Pusha Simpson also used it. Right in 2013,
yes,
to show up the budget as a result of what Bruce Bolden had done.
Him too, because he was a prime minister. Him too. Not leave him out. Andrew Holness and Bruce. Yes.
So the situation is, you understand, the fund is not something to be used on a consistent basis. You understand, to prepare within the government's budget. That is not how the fund supposed to use. If there's an emergency situation and they want to use it as a one-off, you understand, the court and the business people, the private sector of Jamaica will also in agreement to use it on a one-off basis. What Andrew Holness is doing is wrong. Andrew Holness is, as a matter of fact, remember, you know, Andrew Holness, they use it in again from 2017
yeah.
up to now.
He used it for every budget.
And promise another 5 years. Right, to use it, you know. So remember that the amount of usage that Andrew Holness had done gone over $100 billion now.
And they want 57 billion more now.
That is currency to the NHT. It's going to render the NHT.
Yeah, what him said though?
Handicap.
Yeah, what him said though? Him said.
Income once.
Yes. Yeah, what him said though? If him not use this, man, you was not MP in 1994. Let me just tell you this. He was not spokesperson there. Straight near thing because that's that. Can you couldn't take back that enough? That's a lie. That's how you put up on tape. And you can't tell me you have a prime minister was seen and I say, okay, but me never, well, over a decade after that, it happens. No, you're gone. Because he tried to insert himself on something where, you understand, brother? Make sure you have your thing, because we have fact check you. Now make it stay like this. Yes.
Yes, that was not used nowhere in 1990.
Nowhere at all.
In 2005, 2006.
All right, good. And him never in no politics in 94 neither. Him never MP. So make rub him out there, so. Yes.
But the way of PJ use it, right? Project PJ used it for a very solid reason.
Yes.
Because that money was used and put in the educational transformational fund.
Good. All right. So when you use the money in the people, we don't know when you take the money if it be a part of for them pay package and all that. We don't know where the money do. We know where PJ use the money for. We know what Mama P use the money for.
That is it.
We don't know where he use the money for. But can you put in a consolidated for? We don't know where it used to. You just take them out.
I know. And that is the thing. That is the pressure point that
yes.
just hit where.
Yes.
Because we don't know as to why he continued to be drawing down on the NHT contribution. And we don't know where it is going.
Yes.
You understand? It put it in the budget. You understand? But specific area.
We don't know where it's used for. And then him turn around now. Him turn around and say that for tax the people them more. So you to say him a live over Michael man the creation. And him condemn them and condemn Patterson. And no matter say it was a good thing Patterson do for the education system because it down. You know why it down? See I gonna give it down. Man to deal with education too. See I gonna give it down. So Patterson have ability. 60 at school. Bill refurbish and everything. 60 yard. And now go 5 billion the same draw down. No. How much money them say them spend? I wanna see nothing at all.
And you know what him just tell Jamaica?
Yes.
He just now tell Jamaica that it is the People's National Party who really care about
thank you, education.
Because
and then yes.
What is not done in 2005
yes.
and the 2005-2006 budget was to take that money at a one-time, one use, put $5 billion took $5 billion from the NHT and put it into the educational transformational fund. You understand? Which was a very good thing in terms of education, pushing the education in Jamaica. And you know, this goes to show you that TNT love the Jamaica.
So I'm saying 18 years they not do nothing. You know, say, brother, you know what say the man lie. The man say 18 years, you know, them not do nothing. That was a dark in a man the time. But no, he might get the two of them praise. Right now, time out.
Yes.
But I play this, I am talking about Michael man. Then him put a spin pan it or I tell him about shit. Hear this, Byron. Hear this.
Because without that, the country would be in a really bad state. And we were in a really bad state when you looked at our literacy rates, our passes at CXC, and the effectiveness of education. And so I thought it was defensible to use those resources for education.
But them didn't go against it, I'm not telling you. In 2005, them because the JP go against it. Continue.
So again, when that was done, that huge transfer from the NHT, that wasn't the JLP government, that was done under the PNP, but it was a defensible position. My administration raised objections to it, but we did not pursue it further than the objections that we raised in the public. Because
you raise an objection in the public for something good like that, for educate them kids.
Okay.
Why you not do that? So right away you see all them stay, them object every fucking thing. And nobody must hold them accountable now. In a real way. Yes, brother.
Wait, so what he just said, you understand that his administration opposed it.
Of course.
You know, Jamaica must walk in between the lines and look at the ways to which one of the political party really care for the people.
All right.
PJ Patterson did that. you understand, to boost education and
Yes.
him unto Holness, you understand, out of one side of his mouth, agreed, say it was a good thing to do, and out of the other side of his mouth, he's saying that his administration opposed it at the time.
Of course, them oppose it. So lie ma tell ka him and him not vote for it now. If you raise something, don't you not vote for it? If you agree with it, don't you not vote for it, Byron?
No, all right, hold on. Let me tell you why he did not vote for it. Remember in 2013, Andrew Holness himself personally take Portia Simpson to court, you know.
All right. So you never believe in it neither.
He did not support it.
So you that and that's what. No, all right. Here now him
And he
abstain.
didn't support it 2013.
All right.
His administration along with him did not support it in 2005, and his administration along with him neither did support it in 2013.
All right.
Now, you understand? They are using it for all sort of nefarious reasons because the public to date don't understand what the money has been used for and
Yes.
why. And remember, at the time when let us make the people know.
Yes.
In 2005, when it was used under the budget, 2005 to 2006 budget,
Yes.
right? It was used as it relates to going into education. So
Yes.
we state the reason and everybody see it. And not only that, the private sector of Jamaica agreed with PJ Patterson at the time. PJ Patterson did not make the decision by himself. He had spoken with the PSOJ. The PSOJ came on board and they all agreed. Now, in 2013, that's what the very same thing that Portia Simpson did, right? Portia Simpson had spoken with the PSOJ and they all agreed. Now, this time around, it is different. What he's doing as it relates to the consistent drawing down, the PSOJ don't agree with it.
No.
Michael Leachin and the whole of them, you understand, totally disagree with it. And that is one of the reasons why Michael Leachin is speaking out against the asset tax.
Yes.
You understand? And the consistent as it relates to NHT drawing down. Because what that goes to show you is that the Jamaica Labour Party have no strategy in building the economy. So they are taking money. They are taking money from the NHT. You understand? And they are keeping up the pressure on asset tax. The truth be told now that they jump into a corner, you understand? We are there going to get money from.
But here, I say, hear this, Byron, hear this.
Because we had to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture would be, what would be the impact of not having the resources? So whilst you can't stop people from being politically convenient, it's the nature of the democracy. You make the political point. But there has to be some honesty in politics, in the political debate.
So it have to be honesty on your side now. So you never honest before. When Mama P do it alone and destroy the people. You hear what I tell you? Political, this and that. That's why them stop following him. If you be honest in himself, when something move, if you creep, when them in our opposition, them just come and make something out of it. And you allow them. Now when you hold them accountable like what we are doing now, you have somebody come in and come, what about this and them doing what? Hey, no, one of those, hey, you think when you can't come from them, you can't give an attack? Look, hey, we say anything, but my neighbor them better than this, because they couldn't be my neighbor and behave so. Them are shit, them know that. You couldn't be a fence away from me and behave like how I behave, nah shit. You better.
With the statement that you just made, do you realize what the Prime Minister is saying? The Prime Minister is telling Jamaica,
yes,
you understand that the economy is not doing well.
Of course.
He has no choice. He has no choice more than depending on the asset tax and continue to draw down on the NHT.
And that's what I said.
He's saying that the economy has no way, you understand, to grow, and he has no other areas where to get it from.
You must say, you are here to time out. Now make him say, you must say, yeah.
The government isn't taking the resources from the NHT for, reasons that are not of national importance and concern.
Yes, so.
And yes, we acknowledge that these funds are contributed on the basis that they will be used for housing. And this cannot continue forever. The government...
But your administration, it continue right through it. And now one time, you know, too much time this thing gone. Hear this. You can't continue forever.
Has to use these resources to strengthen our economic base so that we don't have to take the resources out of the NHT. And so when these matters arise within the public domain, the public has to understand, yes, there are the surface political arguments which political parties are constrained to make to offer the alternative position. But
a bullshit. Continue.
Every Jamaican should seek to understand the issues more deeply than what is presented on the surface. Because ultimately, if you don't take the resources from the NHT and you have a massive deficit, you have to fund that deficit. And the only options that will remain to you in funding the deficit is either to cut the services to you or raise the taxes.
Yes, say now go good in the country then. He might tell you, say, if him not take the money from the, he might live from the NHT like loss, and if him not take it from it, and then the asset tax, him not go, Mama P, it was put on for just a little small time. That means him not have no money for do nothing at all for it. So all them say, I go and good. Look where the man live pan. Him just admit it to you, say him not have nothing. Him a tax you more, or him a do something and find the money. You hear this, Byron? You must admit to yes. Yes.
So show the people, because number one, if you are taking the money, right, on a consistent basis, then the people need to have an understanding as to, okay, what the money is spending on. Because he claimed that if you not take the money, you understand, the economy, you can't build the economy. So then you have to explain to the people, okay, you are taking X amount from NHT, where are you putting it? Now remember, you know, PJ Pattis and Pusha Simpson state their reason and show their reason as to why they took it. And number one, they did not go on their own in terms of unilaterally to make that decision.
Yeah.
You understand? PJ Patterson consulted with the PSOJ and explained to them, you understand, which they in agreement, you understand, for PJ Patterson to utilize that $5 billion from the NHT, you understand, to shore up, you understand, the education fund, right? However, what Andrew Holness need to tell the people, okay, all right, just be transparent like PJ Patterson, be transparent like Pusha Simpson. You are drawing down on the NHT, you understand, $11.8 billion per year. What are you doing with the money? Show us that, okay, all right, I am taking $11.4 billion from NHT and I am putting it here. You understand? Are you putting it into the agricultural ministry to say, well, all right, let us show the agricultural ministry, you understand, in terms of, okay, buy new equipment for farmers, you understand, subsidize agriculture, the agricultural community, you understand, so that it can boost the economy. What are you doing with the money? What are you doing with the money?
Yes, yes.
You understand? So that is very much important, you understand, for the Prime Minister to communicate, to say, okay, all right, my administration has been taking $11.4 billion annually, and we are putting it in agriculture. All right, we are putting it into education because we want to use that money, you understand, to create a STEM school program, right? Not, you know, I don't want to be speaking here and then the Prime Minister
go say it. Yeah, but no, but brother, but if him say that now, he might get flat because hear this now. You can't use it for 10 of your budget. And then when Byron says something, you say, where are you? Because you use the money already. You never use it for your same school. You never use it for nothing. You not tell me put that. So, you know, him couldn't even come with this now, we'll rub him out. Yeah.
Exactly.
You understand? Charles, you
want to know.
Yes.
Exactly. The people want to know, Ian. Okay. $11.4 billion, and it is a very same thing that man.
No, but you when boss man now, Byron. Byron, you the man boss man. The man come and say, we the way we run in the country very well. We can give you a raise. We don't worry. And we do this. But yesterday, man tell the same live pan housing trust. Him live on the asset tax. Him can't ease it up because I put him in a bigger hole. And if he never take the money from the housing trust, he never find the money from where he have to tax you no more. But yes, still no new taxes. We shall lie. Make sure you all the shop a finger tax from people. The one of these are lies. These are the man just stop telling lie, brother.
But again, Wayne, you know why I'm exposed again?
Yes.
Him exposed PIOJ, the Planning Institution of Jamaica, when they came out and said poverty reduced from 18% to 9%.
Yes.
To 7.8%. Our poverty is going to be reduced when you understand you show no sign of growth.
You don't have no sign. You don't have no sign to get money.
Yeah.
Because you're right, Byron. Go on the Byron. You don't say something nice, so we want to just build up and right this up. So people, if the government doing well, there is no need for even touch the NHT, right, Byron? They have no need for touch it, for balance nothing. And I tell you, say, in a return, I forgot to take the money, or I forgot to tax you more. Why you tell me that for? You cannot take NHT money and say you do this, and then you say you run economy well. That means you don't them thing I mean that bigger hole, brother. Him deficit wider. You know, see, Byron?
Of course, and you're right, because everything that he's framing and selling out there, you
yes.
understand? Himself, not thinking what he's saying, is going contrary to what they are trying to do, the lie that they are telling the people.
Right.
If you're saying that poverty will reduce from 18%
yes.
to 7.5%, it simply means that you're telling people that the economy is growing. No, let us ask, if the economy is growing, why are you continuing to take $11.4 billion on NHT, bringing with the NHT not to able to provide small income homes for the contributors? Why are you doing that? Remember, you said the economy is growing because you said that poverty reduced from 18% to 7%. So if poverty reduced from 18% to 7%, we are neither seeing it into the trade deficit because Jamaica continue to export roughly $1.8 billion while they are importing roughly about $7.8 billion. And when they check that, it's a deficit of roughly about $5.8 billion.
Of course.
So then that is not showing no form of indication where your economy is growing. Tell us in what areas that your economy is growing. Is it growing in agriculture? No. Right? It is not good. Are you upskilling your labor force? No. You understand? Have you created any STEM school program as you mentioned? No. Is your healthcare
no, that muscle.
Okay.
God.
You understand? So obviously, then how could you be reducing poverty from 18% and 7%? So this could show that everything what he's saying is a lie. But again, it needs people to think critically. Because if the people were thinking critically, the people say to themselves, then I mean, we can understand why the economy is growing as you so clear, and poverty reduced from 18% to 7.5%, but yet you continue to be trying down on the income and the NHT, and you continue to maintain the asset tax.
Yes.
You understand that don't show signs that the economy is growing. It shows signs that the economy is failing. And then again, when you look at it again, the situation with the bank meaning putting money in the system to save the dollar. It is a
sliding
economy.
Yeah.
It's a sliding economy. The economy is not showing no sign of growth. None whatsoever.
This bad.
Because remember, if you're showing signs of growth, what are the indicators that you are going to look at? You are going to look on your importation and your exportation bill. You're going to look to see if your exportation bill is reducing and your importation bill is increasing.
Yes.
If you're not having that, then you're not growing. It's simple, the math is simple.
Of course. But no, but this way just say so if the people them just listen to him, when they stop listening to them million, we're there for all government accountable. And that we are do when him come out and talk these things, we're gonna point it out. He never was no MP. If we go do this in 94, he might talk about 2005. Not even that him can get right. Can't tell lie and all himself, you know. So we have to point it out. And him can't say, well, maybe come in. No, you're the Prime Minister, go by your detail before you give it to the people them. You have to know that.
And that's what I'm
yes.
saying. And I know shape or form, PJ Potts not done that in 1994.
No, like that never. It never even happened in 94. It didn't happen and it wasn't there in 94.
Exactly.
You see? So I could just tell him it's a lie that. And you can't say, oh, it's a mistake. No. You go over your notes before you talk and stop with the lies and your things. Them hear this again, Byron. Hear this.
Find that the public is getting far more understanding.
That's why you have to stop telling lie. Continue.
Of what we call the economic issues. I think people are beginning to realize that there are no secret funds anywhere from which the government can deal with deficits. I think the public now understands that the
oh, you are going good and you have a deficit, brother. So I want to say the man are going good and matter if there is no secret funds for me to deal with deficit. That's not this now.
international community is not coming to rescue us. I think the public now understands that borrowing is not an option.
So you want to understand if brother, if you out of sea and you can't swim and you have your thing, people are come rescue you. You know you're good, right? When people come for rescue you, oh no, when you're in a danger, them come for rescue you, brother.
Exactly.
Not, you think about the word when use. Somebody will come for rescue you. For the what? You must in some danger. Kept me alright in my place. You now come for rescue me, me good. But if you out to see a Jonah man want to come rescue you, are you in your house and your truck because fire, they will rescue you. Are you in an accident, people pop them and come rescue you. Otherwise you go, don't it? You don't need no rescue. That means him tell us that the country not trouble in a brother. So all I'm saying, them around the country, good brother. It does say it.
But ask the question, Wayne.
Yes.
Right? Anyone who need rescue, what is happening to that person?
Him not real danger man out to cut off lifeline, brother. Yeah, not in that danger, you know. Danger, I mean, you know. Whether danger, great danger too. You understand? Like with him with the country, because the country gone down in a brother. Yeah? So we need rescue for two. But the MC nobody now come for rescue me. But in our politics now, them have it to tell us say, he might go and good and know and build up country and this and it's lie. Yeah? For you to come rescue me, in a danger, brother. I'm great danger too. Because if I want to see you out for go drown or something you want somebody rescue, or somebody hold the acid, you're in a danger same way you lose your life. Are you scared of, you understand what I say, Byron? Eh? Fear man come to rescue you in a great danger. Jamaica in a danger. So let me just translate it when I tell you up front. The place in a great danger. But yes, still, when him attack him, go around and talk something different like him and do great things. See, here again.
And therefore, we have to make wise choices with the resources that we have.
With the resources we have, you don't have the NHC resources, you should not use it. Because you should not run the country well. If the country run well, that means you have to touch it. And you move the asset tax and you're good. Yes, brother.
Here's the wise choice that the Prime Minister needs to make.
Yes.
The wise choice that the Prime Minister needs to make is to get rid of corruption. And here you might talk. To get rid of corruption. Right? Remember, as we speak, the Auditor General, right, is saying to Jamaica that more than $3 trillion unaccounted for.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, just imagine that if you didn't have a government that is transparent and accountable. Now, we can give them some indications that while we are here and we speak about the $3 trillion unaccounted for, we can show strong indication of theft within that $3 trillion. Now we have seen rural read. Let us show part of the $3 trillion that been unaccounted for, right? Yes. Because when some people are talk, they want to talk like they accuse the Prime Minister, you understand, of corruption. Of course, we are showing the strong signs of corruption.
Yes.
Now the case with rural read, you understand? We had stolen over $58 million, right, from the education ministry. Yes. Right? And now facing, he lost every battle in trying to utilize the tactics and face the judge. Now, let me ask a question to Jamaica, right? Rural read money is rolling big money as it relates to any future auditing that the Auditor General is going to do. If the Auditor General is going to give an account for that. No. Remember, when the Auditor General is telling us that the appropriation accounts from many ministries, from various ministries, right, have not been tendered, where the auditors can follow them, right, and look and see the wrong. Majority of these things through procurement, through direct procurement and emergency procurement. That is how the money got stolen, right? They have given contracts to their friends, you understand, and collect kickbacks. You understand, several of billions of dollars of contract. Let us show one indication. When Canal Regional started at $2 billion. The next move that Canal Regional moved to $4 billion. Then the next move that Canal Regional moved to $9 billion. You understand?
Yes.
So all of those monies, you understand, will not be able to be accounted for. You understand? Because it's gone through direct procurement and kickbacks. You understand? Government kickbacks. You understand? Giving contracts to their friend and their government takeout shall come to the hand. When you look at this again, as it relates to Minister Dunn, who in Parliament and using taxpayers' money, you understand, to award him personal benefit, you understand, paying rent for buildings that not even open, not even used. Where you can't do them things there? So let us speak now. If Andrew Holness administration, right, the team in cutting down corruption.
Yes.
You understand? The amount of money that we would have saved.
Yes.
The amount of money we would need to be drawing down on NHT.
Yes.
We would need to continue with the asset tax. You understand? We wouldn't do all of those things. Now look at Barbados. Barbados, as it relates to Myanmar, what people are not looking at, Barbados carry a smaller economy than us as it relates to their population level.
Yes, yes.
And Barbados' economy is doing so well than us. Here the thing is what people are not asking. The amount of resources that Jamaica has, you understand,
yes,
is roughly about 4 times the ratio of what Barbados have.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We have a greater land mass than Barbados. We have more resources than Barbados. But yet we are not doing better than Barbados economically speaking. And one of the reasons for that, you understand, because the level of corruption that is in Jamaica is not in Barbados.
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
so then where you have a society, you understand, that reduce corruption, right, in a way where you can see an account for every dollar that's spent. In St. Kitts and Nevis, I was showing a clip last night where the DP set example there, you understand, in punishing corrupted politicians. And when she had done that, right, you find it that the politicians come in good gear and start to do much better. That she know that they know achieve at 94%. You understand? Credible ratings.
All right. So Barbados, well on the better from Barbados. So Barbados GDP, approximately US 7.1 billion. Remember, it have less enough time less. We don't know where people the population. I tell the population. With a per capita 24,000 US. We don't know any Barbados. Because they just couple 100,000 people. Let me see the population of Barbados. So them are like 1/3 of we, and them so small. Them GDP. Because we are like 21 billion. Them say them are like 7 point, and we are 20 billion. So that's the 1/3. Barbados so small, that means them poor, them are better than we, brother, with the amount of with the population. So them better than we, brother. Because we have enough time, we have nearly 3 million people. Yeah, Barbados.
So let us ask a question.
Yes.
All right, so let us ask a question.
Yeah.
Is it that Barbados politicians are smarter than us?
By far. They're more honest.
Is it
honest than us set around it, yeah.
Well, there you go, because you're preempting me. but you're saying the right thing.
And brother, remember them smaller than over Portmore, because them have 263,000 people. To 200, less than 300,000 people. That's like Portmore. Portmore might have more than that. But them GDP are like 7.1 billion. Portmore thing not so big. See? So them, if there's 200,000 people, with 7.1 like 1/3 of our thing, them are like heavy. Them richer than we. When you work it per capita, by far. Yes.
So you find it that your lifestyle, you understand,
yes,
is more vibrant than Jamaica. You understand, and yet, Barbados don't have the resources like what we have.
Barbados don't have river, brother. Alright. Don't Barbados don't have, we have under that. Barbados don't have river. Them have to dig some like well and do them little thing over there. Them not have no river. See that? Yes. I'm fine.
The indicator in what we are talking about is to show you how corruption is harmful to our country. Because when you look at that, right, corruption is so devastating to us that even countries like Barbados and Cayman, you understand, that have smaller resources than us, seems to be shining much more than us. You understand? Because the key indicator, right, their politicians are not corrupted like our politicians.
Yeah.
And when you go on the corruption index show you that Barbados on the corruption index, you understand, have a better stand than us. And Cayman on the corruption index have a better stand than us. So the key indicator is telling you that it is corruption that causes our economy to suffer. So no matter what Andrew wants to come out with and what Andrew wants to talk about, you understand? The key indicator that Jamaica need to understand that the order of the day, corruption is what bringing down Jamaica. These politicians has to be held accountable, you understand, for these wrongdoings and the atrocity that they call Jamaica over the years. My brother, I'm going to run with you. Yeah?
All right, brother. Continue this.
Blessings.
Yes.
I will address this matter.
Listen this.
Legislation is coming. I will address this matter in a more comprehensive way in the budget presentation, but I thought I would interrupt on the conversation which I see emerging in the public.
So Barbados have, yeah, don't call it no river. Them have like portable. Barbados technically has a few very small, mostly seasoned. Like when rain fall, you get that not portable stream or gullies, rather than large permanent rivers. So them not have none of that. Like when rain fall, they might have a little thing where and that they run off, like some running some, but them not have no rivers. See? Yes. Yes. You understand? All right, but here we must say yes, sir.
Regarding the use of the $11.4 billion. And in summary of that point, we acknowledge that these resources are for housing. We acknowledge that this cannot continue forever. We are using these resources to strengthen our economic position.
Then, brother, how do you say we're not going good? Oh, then, brother, the Holness. So you say you're going good, you run out with 200 and things, where you say you do and everything, and you say you use these resources to strengthen your position. We think your position strengthen and you cut down poverty and this law. These are all lies by way anyway. And then, because you can't tell me say you use this now for strengthen your position. That means you don't have no position, brother. See? You see it? When you hear this, continue.
So that we will be able, sometime in the near future, to use those resources for the purpose for which they are dedicated.
In the near future, we'll matter about 5 more years of this. We're dedicated to. You hear? Continue.
And we also acknowledge the right of every Jamaican to be critical of positions that the government takes, but we urge Jamaicans to exercise deeper reasoning when these arguments are.
So why you turn your head to Mama P when you borrow the money when she have to do what she do? Forget the other loan and take you out of debt. I want to say when I do fiscal discipline, which is a lie. You live on this, so you go in here, live on it in a move. Just say you put a wire fence on it, I can play Dan Jackson, you know, when me done me play it. It bad though. You hear this now? You hear this? Continue.
The alternative argument to the use of the $11.4 billion is that this money should be used for housing. That's the logic of the argument.
Yeah,
but the question that we must ask is, was it used for housing when it was there sitting on the balance sheet of the NHD? In other words, how could we have taken the $11.4 billion if it was being used for housing in the first?
Brother, if you never take it, them that use it, I make them, you that tell them, I tell them, say, yo, you, a matter of fact, you just tell me you can buy some 5,000 at the foolishness. Me never say, carry them in. Carry them, they're garbage. You notice how them kill the argument? Can we come out pan it and slap it? That's a garbage. So if you don't leave the money and you order them, go build, go buy the land where you don't have, and you have the UDC with the much land and you say, right, go and build the houses and you do house the bill. So you know, you're not talking about it upon the book, all them no use it and use the house. You just make sure, like Commander do, that the poor and needy can get house instead of you are cut a little wire. Them that build house by the thousands, sell house for 6 million, 2-bedroom. Because them have the money could have do that. And that building a scheme and more uniform. What am I saying? Eh? After him send tell them to build 100, then him tell them to build this. A matter of fact, it no bill. Me have to play in the next thing where I want to give it no bill. What am I talking is bullshit? Bullshit! You subsidize the house them for 20 million, give them for 6 mil. That even you are foreign, you say, I'm going to buy one, make my sister buy one, make my brother buy this. You don't buy it. Every man does one for the first time, one buy any of them people that have no house. You buy it. That more uniform and the place to look better. When I talk about sit down there, when you take it and use it, you're not running the economy, man. That bullshit, like when I understand this. And him knows that people are get wiser now about everything we am do, you know. Because we now come off of this one whooping people eye. We not do tabloid. You hear him? I come in boy, him have the gift of the gap, you know. You understand? Him have the gift of the gap, say more spin and go round. This is the same thing where him say. A matter of fact, him himself said this, you for wire fence it. And him make a, let me find him, man. Hold on. Me have to find that and play it. Let me continue.
You see the logic of what I'm saying?
Yes.
That you can't just accept surface, shallow arguments.
So, brother, you're in a government. These are contribution. So, all you mean it's shallow? Or if it says argument shallow, and this is not no government funds. This is me not get back my contribution, you know. Neither my mother, my father, my brother and sister, them show too. And me have auntie them up dead and pass and gone. And me have so much people, my granny, them not go back for them contribution, I ain't there. So we rather take and you know, it build place the people and you do it the way they subsidize it. More than you attack the argument shallow. If you run a country, you run it by the taxes and things, or you're reaching at some people contribution and talk about it shallow. Oh! This never a part of what you say you run for keep up a country. It's not a part of it. So when I talk about shallow argument, if that's a matter of fact, I play what him say. Continue.
Presented for political convenience.
Yeah, there people
analyze them very carefully. This
you hear him say? Political convenience. So all him do is still talk about political. I'm looking for political convenience. Voila, Andrew. Because, brother, stop, shoot yourself in your foot, brother. You can't say one thing and then come back, come to the next thing. I'm going to find this. Dan Jackson. I'm going to find this. I'm going to find this. Wait, I want to find this. Yeah. Let me see what she was. Let me see yourself. Check interview. Let me see this. Dan Jackson. What tag? Let me see this. Andrew Holness and Dan Jackson. I'm going to find this. I'm more not going to with that one. Yeah. See? Holness. I'm going to find that one. The Holness. What me thumb drive there? One day I have it in there. So, well, I'm looking at thumb drive. I want to now come up. When I now come up. Because I want to look at me have the right thumb drive in, you know, because Holness and the can I go and tell the you know. Criminality, well on there. The Jackson made a mistake. All right, housing. The man tell Dian. The man tell me, I'm going to look on the next thumb driver me have. I'm going to play this. The man tell Dian, say, him must make sure because it's for use, where to use it. You ever talk, say, he must shoot himself and put me have to find it. Play this.
Is because of a fundamental problem of the housing market in Jamaica. I make the point that I just made, not to score political points. It's a logical point that I want you to consider.
You hear him?
The deeper point I want to make to you is that the challenge with housing in Jamaica, it is not financing. Let me repeat that. Joe Matalon pointed out that the NHTA, which celebrates 50 years this year, when it was established, profoundly changed the housing landscape in Jamaica. It is seen as one of the enduring legacies of Michael Manley. I endorse it, and I don't speak about
No, but you say Michael Manley must have the place, brother. So you didn't ask this.
the NHT without acknowledging Michael Manley's role in forming the NHT and in establishing the NHT as a trust. I want to make one other point.
The point don't make no sense. Him endorse Michael Manley as a trust. Okay. Yeah, the point don't make. I me ask you something and tell me if you make sense.
Because again, arguments are only presented on the surface. The public doesn't get the full context. It may surprise you to know that the NHT was established out of the NIS. In other words, the initial resource base of the NHT started from an allocation from the NIS.
So that's a lie. So the resources we man use it from the NIS, no? Because they tell the people them want and remember them have the backside levy. As them start build the place for people. When I talk is bullshit. And the NIS still stand up by itself and still apart from the NHT. You have a contribution and the NHT about the resources. From the backside levy, in build the place. This is bullshit. Me tell him always come up with bullshit. Him always, and he can't run me down, you know. He can't run me down because we know better than this. This are spread propagandas and lies. But him always give man the, you know, that and this and credit man. But you come out, it starts from resources from the NIS. It starts from the back. Man, they tell us they want to build them and everything at the backside levy. I'm not fucking tell you. Me have it there will play. I play more than one time. So I'm telling you, when they try to do everything and them raise himself, one thing could have keep you out of this at the backside levy. From 25 million to 200 million. I remember 200 million enough money them time they know. But money strong like this. Hey, listen me. Don't make them tricky about the 70s. This is what I tell the people them. They don't fall for that trap damn fool. We do maths, we're mathematician, man. We crunch numbers. Listen me. Our economy did up there like a first world in a Monday time. Go match the money right now and look where it value right now. In other words, if you have a dollar for a dollar, or even if that it go up little more up go like $1.20 or $1.10, but dollar for a dollar, because we're stronger one at the time, but dollar for a dollar. That means if you buy a plane ticket for $500, 500 Jamaican same way. Dollar. Whenever I got 2 at the time, now on the Monday. And I see I got that when they move the money and push it up. See? So when you go dollar like dollar something, and not far from the original thing. So if you buy something now for $500, a plane ticket, you go to Miami right now. How much US you have to find for buy the plane ticket? 80,000. How much a minimum wage? You know what that means? The little local man can't even travel. We have a stronger economy them times. I remember when Monday, you know, sometimes when I come and talk some look of bullshit, it you know, we have a fact checking because if we stop do this and stop play politics. See? At the backside, levy the man use to start build up the house and them thing. That but him get funding from the NIS. That is bullshit. Man, they tell us that him couldn't do what him do because the backside levy and put the people them in a school and thing. I remember they never judge man about him move one said me enough I want to say him did poor when him dead. We not like poor. Him tell us him alter the balance in favor of the black and poor. And him have no apology for history. And you want to put that pride because of America and we respect that. Yeah? Keep it there so. But when you come in, you stop condemn other leaders who really do real things and speak truth to power and stop play politics. And that's with you and Jonas. She does give partisan credit with the school then. A 60 at school, you know, in build and refurbish. It's there. You just give him credit. I tell a lie. It's a 94. No. It wasn't in politics in 94. It wasn't an MP in 94. That's for sure you say you get things wrong all the time. And then you say the money and the problem. The people them can't get money for Baba, brother. Yeah, use the money. This is what you tell Dion. Let me play the next thing with him right so. Hear this.
It's a financing problem, but just getting financing is not sufficient to solve the problem.
You hear what I say now? Say it's a financing problem. Or you don't just say money another problem. No, I say financing because him can't tell you a financing problem. You live in a ghetto, you never have work. Now follow them. Which bank can get up and lend you 10 million or 20 million to pay down for the house? Tell me now. The land in your name. Where could I use a tie to raise some money? Yeah, I said, good thing you do here. That's a collateral to the people. Them instead of hand out 2 little chicken and make them jump and say carpet. But want to see a change in the country ago. But we see what's good thing you do for them around here. Yeah? He must say no financial problem. Anyone around who can go to a bank right now go get the money? To go buy what you want to buy? Much's house? Yeah. You're the garbage where Andrew say so. Remember the man say, I build 100,000 house and nothing go say, you know. And he build the most house for rub it out and show him say, you know, build nothing. 15,000 housing just build now. 15. See? Them stop build. Right? 15. He might take money, go get him bridge, and I don't know if that pay back. Yeah? He make you stop pay the NHC, Dennis. Yeah? They say, you stop paying NHC. Eh? You hear this, Andrew? You make people run from NHC. Yeah.
Right? So financing is a necessary condition for housing, but it is not sufficient. Big problem we have in housing today is what we describe as a supply side problem. So
when I talk is bullshit. Because if you can get money for borrow, whether you buy land or house, you don't pay them for your land and build it yourself or do something. Then they have the whole of this, or you uniform it. So it can be, it's not a financing problem, the big thing, I forget the house. You don't tell them to build the house. Them don't build it. We don't train up a people, them like command the door and make them put them on a real job. Instead of them in a call center, they must treat them like slaves. That's my word. I'm going to show you that too. In our next broadcast. See? So right now, I'm going to twist up him tongue and attack one man of foolishness. Continue.
The financing of housing, that's a demand side problem.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. No, it's a demand side problem. Make up your mind, you talk foolishness. I could not sit down in a crowd like with this, sit in front of you and you talk this. You have to object and you have to make me speak. Come here and tell us, brother, you talk crap, brother. Stop it. Stop it, man. Continue.
Have the money to effectively demand the housing. Everybody wants to buy a house. That's demand.
So you talk about everybody want to buy a house is a demand, but them don't have the money. Them won't have it in them head. You not go to cut ribbon and give some of them if them did have the money, brother. Where my tax now? You want to blame the people housing just say them now build house. But you just tell me say you build much house in an election. You build the most houses was a lie. Hear this now, no? Hear this.
But to make that demand effective, you have to have money. You have to be able to get a mortgage. You have to be able to pay that mortgage. You have to find the deposit. Those are financing issues. And
oh, you said them not have the issue. So I'm mix up himself in a one, you know. Him saying not the money problem in the house. No matter tell you say you have to be able to get a mortgage and you have to find the deposit and that's a financial issue. So it's an issue for the people them side, brother. Them not have no good job. Them not have no work. Them only can dream of a house. Do your wife be like, how much house panel? Them can't buy one? Them can't buy one of them? You think so them can't buy one of that? So you them towers up there, them could have buy it? People them have the money, them get house to buy now, man. Them not have it, and the bank not lending you no money. Play.
The NHD is there to help to make the financing of your housing consumption, your housing purchase easier. The surprising thing, however, is that the more you
make it easier,
increase financing for housing, in other words, the more you make it easier for people to be able to purchase houses, in the face of limited supply of housing, what you end up doing sometimes is driving up.
The more you make it easier for them purchase, in the face of not supply of the house, you can drive up the price. When I talk to you, you might tell the people them feed that and them sit down and listen to this. You don't have the money in the first place. And if you have the money and them know so them can't get the money off of you or you can't go pay for your house, them bill more. All the housing just I get up and bill house. Can some house not up in a chichi and them down? Or them have build more houses and them not have nobody to buy them. It makes sense. When I talk about, can them have some private investor will build some house, them not sell. When I talk, does that make sense? When I talk, that make no sense. You might tell about if you didn't make it easier for them to get money, you will not get the money because you can't work and pay. You can't even pay your mortgage. You don't have no job. So you don't have chance. When I talk is bullshit. Bullshit. Continue.
The price of housing. Everybody see that point? In other words, you're creating more effective demand, but you're not actually meeting it with the supply. You're doing
same guy about supply. And I two things when I do, I kill all him own and to, you know. Because I tell you, say, well, he never did that supply in a house in the first place. He admit it. Not my word. So I tell you, say, them not build enough houses. But where you put on, say, you build house on the platform and that's all these things better. Eh? And then way the people, them not get, them not have the money. So them not buy none. Yeah. 3 million to buy, you have 3 million, eh? So you are work in the force and you can get a 3 million for borrow. Housing think term politics. Okay, apps.
don't have enough houses on the market.
Yeah, there.
And so what happens is...
So all you say you build up the place. All them say you're going good. So all you tell me now in 2026, so we don't have no house on the market. I said them, I'm not talking about I said them can't even find land to build the house them. So all you put up say they build much house. Hey, fisherless. Hey, me just leave Andrew for film time, you know, because when he made the talk, you know, and him turn on this with him fling himself under the bus, him fling himself under Big Mama under draws, him fling himself all over the place. Not my word. Me just wait till when him talk. Him and Pums Val them. Same thing. Continue.
That everybody competes for the limited houses that are there. And it's a real...
So all you say you build up the place. So all you say them are compete with limited houses. I'm saying him shoot 9 foot, you know. Be a shit. Continue.
Real competition. What has actually driven up the price more is that there are persons who will come in to Joe, right, and Peter, and say, boy, I love this house. And you have it at 31. And he said, I don't have any more. And he said, no man, I'll give you 33 for it. And that's the...
When I talk about that, that's some private shit. When housing trust build house and put on the market, them tell you when them starting price how much for the house. You know drive up them house there. So them I sell it for 20. When I talk is bullshit. Andrew, when you talk to people, we think you say you talk to people with sense. If I talk about them, you have a look at private house out there, so me come and you put it on the market there. So, no, housing trust don't do that. Housing trust build the unit and them tell you how much them sell them for. When them done. You apply. No, sir, go. You go to them and say, boy, a 31 for this, me I pay 33. Your housing trust I say yes. Me I take this and then them put it on next month at 40. Housing trust no mandated to do that. Where my talk is bullshit. Where my talk no make no sense. You talk to sensible people, brother. Eh? Paper house that. Where my talk no make no sense. When housing trust them tell you how much money it a go up on the market for and everything. It don't go there, you know, drive it up. A man come and tell them, say, when the unit done it done. He don't come and tell you, say, boy, me I pay you, you have to 20, I give you 40 feet, 40 mil. And then housing just move it, go, them can't do it. And I said, go. Yeah, when I talk, you send that to people like everybody don't and then nonsense. When you have a man who sell females, and him have him lie, him have him thing and sell him little place. I wear my sell and a man go to it, go look on that and say, yo. And him say, boy, me ask in price of 50 mil. And me see the place, I see it now paper. And me say, yo, me I give 55. I have an open house when we come, it makes some people come look on it because they might look somebody for bid it. That different from fucking housing trust. You can't come with no fuckery in our ears. I know we say get a member we here talk to still no brother, but a professor, you know. Right across the board, no matter with the shit, Anjo. Yeah? No matter with the shit. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, Barry. Continue.
The competition for housing. And it is happening right across the housing market as we speak.
It can't happen across the housing market. That across the private thing we matter about. So it can't happen because, a matter of fact, them have put out them price too. So, and I like them are big because them now get no sell. If you have a housing market, can't happen across an HT. Cannot. See? Continue.
So what is government's role in all of this?
Yeah.
Yes, we have to secure the financing. I think we have largely addressed that part of it.
Yeah, this.
Because, you know, I'll give some figures in my budget debate to further clarify these points. But the real issue for us now is to build housing at scale. So I gather this.
So all you say you didn't build them. Hey, when they listen, you see when I talk to you, he may get down and you know what him not do from what him not do. And that's not tell with Andrew, you know. Him can't help himself. So he might talk to you, we have a bill house at scale. Now you say you build 100 and you build 70,000 and thing, and we tell them say a lie. And show where the housing trust them build. So all you tell me now, 10 years after, you want to start build house at scale. I have him scale at 10,000. At 5, no, but you put 100,000 for the first term, then you put 70, and then you come with something where I know them done it. Hear this now. Yeah.
Project is for 300 houses. We need contractors and housing builders and developers who will take on 10,000 houses.
Who will take it? The other day, say them have it. Instead of 300,000, we need. That means them don't have contractors and developers who will take on 10,000 houses. No developer in our economy, we contracted, we in a recession. Now we take up them money. If you go put it and build 10,000 houses and them have no buyer, teaching them down them house, them look a cardboard house. It will not work. It will not work. Them know them can't. And them have build more in maybe 100, and when them build 100 and it take long for them to think again. I better go came and go build some house and go down in a Barbados or somewhere else. Yeah? And just take the people them for Papa Show, man. You understand? Yeah, this.
At a time. We are not there yet. Wicon would be probably one of the few contractors who would be able to take on housing developments at that scale. They have the.
So we're not there. So all you say they build the house, man. You can't shoot yourself again on your foot. So we can maybe at them we can take it out at the scale. Yeah, this.
Experience, they have the history, they have it within Portmore. But there are not many other contractors who could build at that scale. I'm thinking immediately maybe 1 or 2 more. But
see that they have none, 1 or 2 more. You hear this? Not my word. Make him go and shoot himself in the foot. Yeah.
Even if we had the contractors who could build at scale, the other constraint is the land. We don't have enough land that is concentrated in one particular area, as Portmore was, which allowed for building out at scale. Bear in mind, I can hear the retort, you have land all over Jamaica.
You hear him? Bear in mind and can hear. So we don't have no land for build. So you say you did build. And you the mistake where you're going to say something to you. So you say, no, my word, him does show himself under the bus and tell you say never build up, no, we are not at all. All these PR for stop. They tell you already, him himself appoint to tell you say never build and we not build and we not have them kind of skill, they are not at all. Hear this. Yeah, this.
Not every land is suitable for housing. And if you
Yeah.
build on those lands, you increase the cost of housing. For example,
Yeah, this.
if you build on lands that are far away, let's say, from where people work, the cost to people who buy that is going to be higher. They have to pay more.
But who's part of a bill then? So it still don't make no sense because you know have no way in a Kingston and St. Andrew for bill. You know have no way in a right over Port Moses so bill up already. So if you bill out, you can bill out more. So when you have bill, that's why it's good to talk to private sector. Just take it from me, no man. It's good to build from private sector, Andrew, because if them did have a bank or them have some other places, a bill, when you have bill, if you build town, where you can drop a school there, and you drop clinic there and drop things there that them not for move, and even the private sector themselves, them know me have X amount of people, you invite them, but you have a part for the industrial part there, so where people can work. So them know so about me scale down some of my work put over there, so me still I get the you kind stretch your output. Because you know have nowhere near to go bill, which part the more we're populated, you know, for people to work. So what you say you still have a bill out there. You just have a build new centers and all kind of things. Not true. Yeah? Them people in them big country, when them a build, you know, them build, you have to see school, you have to see other things build up. Them not just build, them build up all kind of things near you, close to you. So you know, go back at the same school now, them building a different city, a different school, different everything. Say so, now I drive from here, so you have to go way down there's no school there right there in your vicinity, 5 or 10 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes just walking distance. And then build all kind of things around you where that we have things can buy everything. See? Yeah man, then build it up back and you look at the Mexico town spring up. See? You have to consider that. You can't consider building a dormitory like Portmore either. Portmore should have it market. If you have market, you can't have concentrated place with over 300,000 people and you don't have a market, and you don't have a hospital, and you don't have no market, and you don't have a town center. That is bullshit. And you can't continue to build the same way like that and I tell you about we don't have the land and them for build for. You still have to build. It's still have to build. Not true. You have to have parks, you have to have groceries, you have to have one of these things. You have to. So what you are saying don't make no sense. That means the country not building, brother.
Or in public transportation and all kinds of things. But more than that, we can't build the land in the middle of the house, in the middle of nowhere. We are going to have to provide roads.
Then brother, then what we are building, that means him not building. Jamaica smart, so you just talk so that way people can jump on it and reach when I'm with. They talk about what we're going to build road. We have to build road. They was part of the land that we're going to build. Him talk one thing today and then talk the next thing tomorrow. Where must say, man? Where must say make no sense? Eh? Yeah. You understand? Continue.
Bring electricity, bring sewage, bring water. The cost is going to go up.
So who's part of a bill then? That means no us now bill. So you say a bill. Because you have to build in a Clarendon, you have to build deep down in a St. Catherine, building even over Bernard Lodge. When that don't build out, you can't build a dormitory over there now. You have to have a town, you have to have a little town center or something. You cannot build a dormitory over there. You cannot. You have to have a plaza too. You have to have, you know, a doctor office, all kind of things over there. That you have some people now in the PSOJ, we use them building. But I want to start putting and build right and stop on the foolishness, you know. You see? You cannot build where people are going to move. And then you still don't have nowhere closer to go build. But you have to have this foolishness. Eh? Continue.
Why Portmore became the sweet spot for housing was its proximity to Kingston and the construction of the Causeway Bridge. Further, it was uncontested land. There was nobody already living here. It was a low-lying swamp which the government reclaimed. Now think about government trying to do this somewhere else, where people have already started to build, some have already started to squat on the land illegally. You find all kinds of irregularly settled communities. You're going to have to negotiate with them. Then you have to find place to put those who that you'll have to relocate. So the challenge for us...
Build on your own home. Make up them grand people to have it and them thing and unify the place. Unify up the place. You see? And below you drop it in and you show them and you come up with a plan or how it build and what have you put finger up a wall and do. Man, they have that startup place, you know, you put a wall and then you build. None even one of them. But you see up there, the people themselves build it. We have a house up there too. You don't know all these things, you know. When I talk to you, someone, continue still.
As we seek to solve the housing problem, is to solve the supply side of the issue. How have we started to do that? One, we have started to do master planning of entire communities. And the first of that major master plan would be the Bernard Lodge community here.
So Bernard Lodge is far from everywhere still. You know, I do want me to tell you for put in certain infrastructure. You hear this? Master plan. Him just start a master plan. 10 years. But my time make no sense.
Here again in St. Catherine, Portmore, the parish. And that is going very well. But if you get a chance, you should go and see what is being done in the Greater Bernard Lodge Development Program. Similar to what was done in the Greater Portmore Program. And we have launched the Greater Innswood Development Program. So Greater Bernard Lodge will give us anywhere from 10 to 15,000 houses, depending on what the developers do with the lands that they have. They have the densities there that they could go up to 15,000 houses.
Them have the density where them could have go up. So some developer do it. It is not, I know what just matter about. Continue.
In Innswood, and I'm encouraging our developers to take a look at Innswood when it is finally brought to the public. They should have the capacity of anywhere from 5 to 10,000.
That means I'm not ready yet, you know. I'm going to tell you something no time ahead. I'm saying it's not a master plan. Master plan, if master plan ready, that tell you. Them have a blueprint, they're ready. Yeah? Continue.
Houses there. And that's the level of housing output that the country needs. So the beauty of doing the master planning is that we bring lands that are already in proximity to urban spaces.
That not in proximity to urban. Where the urban spaces, Spanish Town want to fix up. Where the urban spaces there. You're going to have to near next to Portmore there somewhere. And it's a dormitory. Where the urban spaces them there. If you build spaces for where you build, anywhere where you do, you make it in a small town. You see? It have its own plaza, it have it, that, and them have the doctor, you know, you put in some things in the place. Put in school, put in one of these things. So people now mash up themselves. You understand? Me and my brother say, yeah, so. Me and Wayne and we come out and chat some fuckery, you know. Me hear what my brother say, yeah, so. Brother, me hear what you say, yeah, so, brother. Well, and me hear what my brother say right after. Yeah.
Brethren, Andrew talking and vacuum, you know, when I talk about housing and people and all them things. Him just step on a wild goose chase. And of course, you know, say, a PR him deal with and sound bites.
Yes, man.
Imagine, he has not done a census for over 10, maybe 12 years now.
Yes.
To know exactly where the people are located on the island. To have a fair assessment as to where to put proper buildings, etc. The fact that they've never done a population census, it just a feeling way around. And I try to use sound bites and I fool people as usual.
And yes, population census, you see, it tell you where the people them live and everything. And when you're going there, you know, say, okay, I have to put in school, I have to put in doctor office, I have to put in clinic, I have to put in, so you know you put in the one of these things. You invite the PSOJ, you know, some of them guys, them have them put in 2 couple buildings where they know so them can go use that, so do factory, them can do. So you put in the one of them thing there. Saying say build back a Mexico small town and you know them now have to go them work, them go school, them do everything right there. So it costs less. I say you work, you know. And the guy them from PSOJ, them get more work done that way. You work, you're close at home, saying if you have bucket, you know, wait too much time if you awake and then 4 o'clock and you know don't sleep and get good sleep and then you have to go up and bus and travel out far to go and work and then when you come off of work you have to travel out far. That's for stop. If you want a productive company, you have to, like say, nobody now gonna live where me live and then get up every morning and go downtown in a Toronto for a work. No work like that. They are working in them same area and everything. It's a city. You see? So you now live one day and everybody get up and pack up in a bus and them go way down so you take them like one in a traffic. When you take bus, it take you longer and like you drive and it take you like 45 minutes. But highway, it take you more than that because bus has stop and it will work. You see? And then with a place where we have more narrow road and them thing, you have to be when you build place. That's why you have census to tell you where people live, and where you have, you know, they put in a scheme like a dormitory. You put in other things, you know, to complement that. So them live and work there, go to school, them do everything right there. And so you build country. Yeah. So you're not supposed to leave from all over to come and work in a Kingston every day and go back. That drain resources and everything. And that's the truth. So I'm not talking so make no sense. Continue.
So we lessen the infrastructure need. We build the infrastructure so the developer does not have to take on those costs. We reduce the approval time because these parish councils are not always easy to deal with as a Portmore municipality. Municipalities have to find revenues and they have to ensure that developments meet the best interests of their constituents. I do, however, believe, as I am addressing this matter of municipal planning authorities, that they should not see themselves as obstacles. They should not see themselves.
They go upon them to better come off of the thing, man. Come off of the thing, man. Because better yeah, all over the place and attack something where they make. And it don't go show you say you never did do no work, that's neither better. You see? It don't go show you say you never did do no work, that's all. Upstairs, man, upstairs. You see? It don't go show me say you never do no work. Again, tire strike again. All right. Yes, again, tie. Me have something for you with it. Brother, you have me going on the bath and George something seriously. But you may have to do this. Me have to leave with the case, you know. And me and you down here, man. And me and you there, man. Again, tie. Remember me have the whole of your thing, and I know who you grew up with and everything where you know where you move with, you know. Me know every little Philly, can you move like a yes. Me every little Philly where me know all the Philly father and can call him. If you want, hey, again time, I'm give you a name where me want to know if you know. You want me ask you something? You want me ask you something? Yeah. Yeah. No. Send to me. Send. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, me never go look feet, you know, because true, yeah. Me done me talk to you, yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, again time. If you want me ask you something, let me ask you, you want me ask you something, let me show you something. You want me ask if you know some people. You know a youth name Agintai. You know a portal? Yeah. No, let me ask you now. Let me ask you this. You know Ian? You know Ian Agintai? He used to carry go to school. They call him Juice. You know him? Yeah, man. He used to carry go to school. Yeah, man. Along with them 3 sons. You know them? Yeah, man. You know them, right? You know Juice, right? Agintai? And me give the people them the surname and everything them I know, you know, because he music I ask you. Send me where I. Yeah, Agintai? You know partial too, right? You know, I may ask you, police kill partial, right? You didn't go there, man. Partial, but partial do fear again, die. Eh? Partial ever do anything for you? Eh? He was a strong man for you. Let me ask you something about partial. May I ask you? You know somebody named Stacey Thompson? Fancy little bit so. Partial data. You know her? Fancy little, you never touch her, brush her. She little bit so. And she talk about you and she that England and thing. You know Stacey. Yeah, hear about Stacey. You ever hear about Stacey? Police kill partial, you know. Yeah. He's good there, man. A strong man. He must be a strong man though. A film daughter named Stacey. Eh? You know right? Fancy little bit so. Them used to molest her fancy little bit so. You know anything about it? Eh? You know anything about it, sir? When them molest her? Eh? Yes. You know nothing about it. All right. I go through some things, you see, when more from outside. I'm here, you know. Yeah, man. Because I tell you, remember some of people come from down there, you know. Me have no people who work with you from school long time, you know. Listen me. You have stop their foolishness. Yesterday, you see people them just up in a black attack, the handful of people them go there, so what go there with them like them idiot. You see it, me have it by yourself. Yeah, TVJ one go up there, nobody no go, yes. Nobody no go up there, them go up there, so you see it. Where the 2,500 people there. When them there, when I say when I send money, go, nobody listen. When I allow woman to come out and say, well, you know, we back come on, them just kill me and our granddaughter. The amount I want, say, come on, they just back up, if not back come on, no back come on. But don't pick up somebody and say, we want justice and go on with the foolishness, when land gone, when be a fuck we are going, we're hanging tight behind these things. I push. I remember, I have things, I intercept things with a guy named Agintai and a guy named Catchis Bully. When them attack with each other. I intercept them the two, you know. Remember, I'm tough like FBI, you know? Yes. Like intercept some things with them do and text message and them things. I like intercept things and have it. And put it in the vault. So I ready, I can run out with it, you know? Yes. I like them things there, you know? Yes. You have to do some, you see? Yes. So I like intercept things and have them. See? So me have a series. You ever hear about Daisy Cutter? Yeah, I hear about the carpet. When America like carpet days. But I give some carpet stylists. So carpet, mommy, yes. We are you again time. What we are watching, man? Yeah, you man. You have some things I watch here, do some things. Somebody just asks you, you know? Yes, somebody just asks about some things. Yes. We are dealing with you, yeah. Okay, all right. So, you know, all right. Antonio, you know, we are all right. No say nothing. You know, partial. And you know, partial data Stacey. And you know, Aginta, you know, Stacey to don't it. And she look a bit so. You never, because them mother saw, you know. I know your name called Panshi when she look a bit so. Partial data. I know your name, right? All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we ready with your thing there so soon because we never put you, you know. We never put you. See? Are you right, man? That no. Police is killing, no. Police is kill Pasha. Yes. No. All right. Cool again time. I'm going to some deep details with the thing you say again time for me and little boy. So come have them, you know. You have them. Me and you. Yes. You're not supposed to in politics, by the way. You don't. Not supposed to in politics, so yeah. Behave yourself. See? I'm a born rape. I'm a tough when I tune there. I don't know me a born rape for a long time. I'm born rape and pedophile. I'm a zebra tune there. When you don't follow that guy, you don't make him chicken. boy, you come back from prison. No, for one politician, should they have prison for these things, you know. For child molestation and them things, they know, for go away, you know. But me just play. Before we try the last part of the game, I just born a rape for it. Yeah, man. Raper freak. Born raper freak, right? I'm put up this. I know just him alone we are born, you know, we born them straight. Raper freak. So I'm gonna put up this, come born all raper. Yo! You know it's a straight family program to promote about here, you know. Straight family program. Let out zebra. Come out more dirty thinking, raping crime. The raping boy. We're full of slime. We're not promote this. Hear this. You looking epic and looking pedophile, raper freak when in a prison, use the tongue and rap on bars like brief. Then you prison 2 times, I know you release. Come back what? To repeat? No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. I rather pardon gunman or a thief. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. I rather pardon gunman or a thief. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. Zebra. I Epstein and Jimmy Savlina one and down a prison. I him name Kid Rap second. When it come to raping him, no partial, whether baby disabled, a old woman to celebrate him release. No start that wrong. How the victim feel, him don't care a damn. If I feel that you da promote him, so I get the drift now. You understand? No raper freak. We no pardon the raper freak. I rather pardon gunman or a thief. No raper freak. We no pardon the raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. No raper freak. We no pardon with raper freak. I rather pardon gunman or a thief. No raper freak. We no pardon with raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. You look on African, looking pedophile raper freak. When in a prison, you sit on a rap on bars like free. Go up prison 2 times, now you just get released. So them say they back a road to repeat. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. I rather par with gunman or thief. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. I rather par with gunman or thief. No raper freak. We no bar with raper freak. How the victim feel when them see it. Yo. Pedophile, move! You react to the zebra. Where you go? You know, we don't promote the raper boy, you know. Family mobile straight. We don't promote no pedophile. None at all. No raper boy, we're not here. Talk straight, keep it to your name. Easy. No raper freak boy, them now only alone. Long time we have on them, you know. So no guy not supposed to no politics, boy. You trouble look up at me if you go where. You see? Long time we have on them, boy. I want to go where. When the farm go the queen gang. Yeah, and them make her go big mama, they make go the queen, you know. Them are part of that and the guy, where the guy name? Peter King and the one of them. And them farm, yeah, and them. Cute my wife, so they can't glass, then them turn them in a. Go the queen, them dangerous. Yeah, no raper freak boy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Of course. No earthquake for start knock them man, cause them dangerous. Mr. the one Pums Val him run out. Yeah, man. No man but born raper freak, man. We not part of raper freak. Mr. the one Pums Val you run out. Cause the 27 years people are still live by you. Him come out now and make we know it's a 99%. So what stop JPS 1% when you host them to be back. We're not fool, no. Hey. See me this man in the attack, you know. Move this.
And as I said before, we are not stopping until everybody is restored. So those areas that have
remember we not stopping and you want that fix something. They have to fix the thing. But we not stopping until everybody restored. Yeah.
Not been restored as of February 28th. Will get priority attention. Many of them in March.
What do you mean by priority attention? If them are fixed. That means you have enough more because you give people priority attention. That means you have more for fix, but you give some of them priority attention. You fool. He fool, you know. He fool, don't pump out. Fool and lie. Yeah.
And the outside will be April. So once again.
When you reach April, You curse the PMP and tell them say them bad mind because of January. And then you come back and say early February the most. And everything I don't know, you tell me say 99% where I lie, you tell me because I talk to people and I see the things. Me have the video them, you know. Me talk to people right now, enough of the place them not fix. Where my talk is bullshit. And then I take credit. And I tell me about April. Look how far April left from January. Eh? Yeah.
Again, let me congratulate the JPS led by President Hugh Grant and of course the entire government apparatus that has worked tirelessly to get this result, which I would say is one of the best.
Man, come on from front with your big nasty said, man. Go ahead, man. You have to tell them the truth, you know. Stop make them pose up and do the country mash up. Andrew don't me just play Andrew early and remember make you know, say listen me. We have to take the money from the man they will salute you because the housing trust. Then him come tell us an house now bill. And them are work for a master plan. But you see him come out and talk bullshit. No, 95% that is foolishness. But him come and talk now, can him just say 97, 99. That is bullshit. If a 90, that means 1% you just unity. So you take December and run off from 70 and go 97 by January. And then you take from January now until April for the 1%. Can you get 99 now, you know, them come in February. Yeah, and then you take 2 months now for the 1%. That makes sense? You do 28% in a 1 month ad. And then, yeah, and you go 97% according to you. The house them not build back or nothing, you know, because we see it. Scheme on top of scheme not build back. No people not have no light post still drop down and think can't be 1%. Them a chat bullshit. Your place not build back so you can't collect. Me ever attack them if I give it cost them 200,000 for rewire and them I put some money for help people rewire. So how you reach 99% of customer? It's a piece of shit. Man, no matter about customer. Not even the light post them reach 98%. Yeah. Me say them outside, man, him too lie, man. People have to fact check them and run them away. Him dangerous. You see? You have to fact check them and run them away, man. Them too dangerous, man. Them lie bad. And when them lie, so we not run put them. You see? I want to see Google. Google to come out with this. When them say Google I talk about they like Pums Val for the school, man. And I talk about people for start running away the country mash up. Me see the one way and we come out and start to fuck about where I'm going to recession. When we you listen me, if you go to you know, go away. That's cool, man. See? Stop put out garbage to man. The people them are gonna get fed up around now, you know. Because the country gone back where on still at that bullshit. Well, Google there. Google. See what Google say, yeah? Google too.
Sent out communication to our members to desist from doing that. Desist from doing that is something that we need to look at in the legislation itself. But for the time being, we have instructed our members not to continue that practice. It's unfair to the motorists.
So it's unfair for the motorists to do it. So, oh, you see a thing where it build in the car, me turn on my light. No. Only should have seen this long time, I never have to come make an eyes. Google to just a boy it's unfair to them. You never know that for morning. If them come up, uno police tell the government with this too, you know. Yeah? Uno do it. See? If you did come up with something better than this, and one of the worst things, if you take $10,000 from you, stop you and put it like you make a criminal offense. When the sun shine out your light. And you know what I'm trying to do? If you don't have no light in the night, you're a dark, yeah, remember, you know, me I drive from Portland one night. Me and wife and the world in a car. And nothing now come, because you can't see nothing at all now come. And the way the place dark, me I make a quick check and say, look here, hey, them scream out, man. Can me do so? Boom in the light and that even not even a second good. I just not in front of you. Remember you're driving. Me not go fast. Me just show them. Remember you have the light in front of you. So when you do so boom and boom, so pitch black. So in a night, if you drive, you know have your light. No, people with dead, people run up in you run up in anybody that kill people. But not in a day, you can't see my light on and you charge me, especially the look of fag light and I have $10,000. All the country alone do that at Jamaica. Eh? That is highway robbery. Me just show a judge have a throat one of this. No, I must say, I'm telling people them to do it till the legislation. It shouldn't be. Andrew, this shouldn't go in on no legislation. Something where you put in there, it's wrong. Take it from me, it's wrong. Can't be right, brother. Oh, it's reaching our legislation, I do not know. But me can't tell you it's not right. It cannot be right. See? Anytime you go into the vehicle, the nowadays vehicle, and you do some boom. You don't even know, because you not go to look in it. You know your car go drive, you do some boom. It don't come on. It come on. In a day, it now do nobody not know, oh, you will stop me. And look at the man, tell my light off, so me commit a crime. But the light can't do you nothing in a day. And if night, if you have a sudden like a thunder shower and the place get dark, your light on so people can't see you. Yeah? That cannot be a charge. But the police, I must add in, you know, because in the day of traffic too, you know. And broom and limit, no limit. Broom and no limit. Him is the next one. I said. Him tell the government to put in that kind of thing. No, man. You have some people who attack you and, you know, them do the study and say, people said that say that are foolishness. So him send talk to them. Yeah, when send talk to them, so they must them to stop it.
What we have done, we have sent out communication to our members to desist from doing that.
Yeah,
desist from doing that. It's something that we need to look at in the legislation itself. But for the time being, we have instructed our members not to continue that practice. It's unfair to the motorists.
It's unfair to the motorists. Them should get back their money who paid. And you can't have people administrate on affair. I do know this, I want to talk up. Then you want to get a better country. You can't. If you have people can't spade like how you hear me talk it, me and knock it. You cannot get a better country when them come up with these stupid things. You have a point, say like the seatbelt before we never knock it out. I want to do stupidest thing, and you can do some stupid things, you see, man. Eh? The seatbelt, you want to want everybody know them carry a crab. I remember me have him, you know. Him and Bug Life. But on TV, everybody know. And everybody knows seatbelt. No, me have a taxi. Just think, hey, maybe that's reason you know. Let me show you something when I go when I idiot. If me I run taxi, and me I help out because me know say me I run a part of my work, but me know say if we not run because them now have the government not have the money and can sustain public transportation. When them come with the other, they are bullshit. So we help you make money in the coffers. In the coffers, of course, put millions, billions. Because we move the workforce, if me I run taxi, and we move the kids back and forth to school. And you come with me with that seatbelt thing there. I'm not carrying one child in a thing. So I carry anything from over 13, but me not carry and hear them now you put 12-year-old in a seat, in a car seat, 12-year-old. Yeah, big 12, you know. See? 12-year-old in a car seat. This is all them dumb. Right? So I do not carry them and it's so bad. So if me carry as a taxi man, carry any child 12 and under, and them not slow in a car seat, you ticket me $5 grand. Why me I work so hard? Why me I carry them? So right away it almost show me say the government who come up with this shit no love the kids them. Okay, you're supposed to serve and you protect the kids them. You rather them walk to school and walk come back. Some of them go 10 miles at school or more. Because I now put it, it's ridiculous, it's so stupid, I can't believe. Me don't even believe so them did really come with it. Them just come with something and look some money. But it make no sense. When you break it down, it hurts your head. Yes, so what this them did I come with? It don't make no sense. And that's the truth. See? Stop coming with no stupidness. And you know 99% of this and that. That's a garbage to you. Stop it. Yeah? Let me see. Hey, I have something for advice. For some people, some for advice. I'll do some advising. So I remember a little later always again, you know, because you know, so somebody, but I'm so fast, I work here. But me run go do what I do here. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, they we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, they we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not up, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter. Put up in the rhythm, they load some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.